Look, Di, I'm just saying, on a smash or pass level, Giselle is looking Oh, yeah, welcome back to Dubster Dive. Gonna set this English dub. Uh, Forget about that last 10 seconds. Maybe I could ask Goku to cut that out. He'll cut that out, right? Hey,
Yeah, sure.
okay, yeah, so, Bleach episode 23. We're first, so, gotta cover some stuff that came out about Yoruichi situation. Cause, oh man, oh, the storm surrounding that this last few days.
I mean, just
Firstly,
wait. It's probably gonna get worse by next week.
it probably will. I need to apologize to Wendee. I made some assumptions, thinking that maybe she pulled a Jameson Price. It does not seem to be the case. So, yeah, until she says otherwise, as of right now, I'm sorry, Wendee. That being said, if you're wondering what I'm talking about, well, it came out that she actually had an interview from a couple months back, actually, where she was talking about how she got brought back in for minor characters like Minali, you know, that Iran car from Core 1. But she was waiting for Yoruichi to show up, saying, like, she heard she had some great moments in the final arc, and she couldn't wait to voice her. Also, apparently at convention, she still has prints that you can get of her as of August of this year, even, of Yoruichi signed by her. Doesn't sound like someone who'd be willing to give up a role like that, does it? What?
It totes sounds like someone who would be willing to give up a role.
Yeah. Well, fast forward to currently, Enerys Quixote, that is her new official canonical name. Don't fact
You're
check that.
welcome.
Thank you. Would say on X, Twitter, whatever the hell you want to call it.
X formerly.
Yeah. I'm the English dub voice of Yoruichi in Bleach Thousand Year Blood War. Wow! Black cat emoji, ninja emoji. I think I cringed a bit on the inside. Not the good kind of cringe either. So that in itself was already really shitty enough. Like, no, that's the other thing too that strikes me with this. Notice there's no like, I will do my best to honor the original voice actor or anything like that.
No.
Yeah. Well, it would then get even worse. With Zeno Robinson over there tweeting out, if I see anyone giving an Eris any problems, I'm swinging. The only reason I haven't actively looked is because I don't want to have her see it on her timeline. Because there's also a majority of us celebrating this win. But don't let me see that BS, like how you all tried to harass Jameson Price over people of color voicing POC characters. What win? Bullying someone out of their fucking job? Yeah, fuck you people.
Oh yeah, you're living your best life. You are nothing more than your skin color.
Yeah, exactly. Again, I don't know if I've given this example exactly on Dubster Dive, but if I have, here we go. How would you all feel if I went in there and was like, hey, could I play Tosin? What? Well, I'm blind like he is. Oh, sure. You're not qualified for the job. You haven't really voice acted or whatever. But sure, you get it because you match his disability or whatever. You'd all be pretty pissed, wouldn't you? This is what I mean with these fucking people. Also, did you notice the double standard? Because how many white characters has Zeno voiced? Over here of Show by Rock? Oh, we're getting to that series at some point, trust me. Speaking of which, I love how that's the way Zeno reacts when Vic, when it was confirmed was being replaced in Persona 3 Reload, actually wished Zeno the best, saying he's sure he'll do a great job, etc. Huh, difference between a professional and someone who's like this. Whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, as of right now, sorry, Wendee Lee. I did not know that this was the shit going on, but who knows? Hopefully she doesn't say anything stupid to rebuke this in the next few weeks, but we'll see.
Well,
It's the internet. Yeah, I know. Either way, I still stick by what I said. And Eris, you fucking suck as Yoruichi. You're a mid-tier voice actor at best, getting by on nothing more than your skin color. That's the only reason you're getting all these damn rolls. But now we got the dumb shit out of the way. Who's ready for some fun shit? You all ready to cover Bleach?
Yeah.
So we pick up right where last week's left off, with Zombie Hitsugaya, as he easily takes out Ikaku and Yumichika. Are you sad, Dai? Ikaku lost again. Actually, they're on a massive losing streak, these set, aren't they?
It's what they would have wanted.
Also, here's something. You pointed out that Hitsugaya Dai, he's in blackface. Oh, you all aren't gonna bitch about swapping this voice actor here for the zombies? See how it is. What?
Yeah.
Well, Mayuri notices that he's still moving very nimbly, as if he were a living body. As Giselle confirms, if they're zombified while their cells are still fresh, then they're more nimble, and easier to control. So, Mayuri then calls this sad, saying, where's the fun in controlling a lump of flesh without a mind of its own? I love Mayuri so much, man. Giselle replies saying, I want to know. I'm not a sadist like some people. I don't know. I mean, you did seem to have a lot of fun torturing Bambi last episode.
No, you're confused. They said sadist, not rapist.
Oh, you're right. Those words rhyme. Anyway, Charlotte then shows up to take on Hitsugaya, saying, oh, finally I get to fight a beauty. I was sick of fighting fugly people. As Mayuri calls him an idiot, because you all know where this is going, Charlotte gets his arm sliced off. Ah, there's the Bleach we know, died, another arm severing. See, we're racking them up now in this half of the core, whatever.
We can use them all to make a giant arm. That way it can never be suffered again.
We will have this hand reach for the heavens! What the hell are we even talking about? Anyway. He says as punishment, he'll let Charlotte die there for a while. As Mayuri says, no more slaughtering my test subjects. And as a man of kindness, that he'd never experiment on anyone without asking their permission first, so he'd like to test some drugs on Hitsugaya.
Would you like some drugs?
As Hitsugaya... yes, I would. Actually, wait a minute, no! Hitsugaya attacks to the recycled Berserk OST, and I'm serious, really is from that. But all of his attacks are being deflected. As Mayuri explains, he's using a sensor to block any sword techniques that are greater than a 60-degree angle. And he goes like, oh, well, in that case, Bankai! And he just killed Mayuri, dude, holy shit! I can't believe he did that.
Yeah. Anyways, what do you think of Groundhog Day?
Yep, the fight now starts again as Mayuri repeats the line about the drugs! And Hitsuka's like, you already said this. What's going on? And he goes Bankai again, killing Mayuri again. But then Mayuri once again asks about the drugs. As Hitsuka's like, what the hell is going on here? And Mayuri's like, oh, you finally noticed, huh? Well, you see, the drugs that I give can bestow many things. Agility, courage, but to you, I gave you hindsight. Anytime Hitsugaya kills Mayuri, he is sent back to the past of right before the fight started. So... he brings up the irony, saying, in order to achieve your future, you must kill your opponent. But if you kill your opponent, you're sent back to the past. Also, this apparently affects the short-term memory. So Hitsugaya doesn't even know how many times he's traveled back to the past. But after 10 times, the subject will lose control of their equilibrium. And Hitsugaya conveniently starts tripping. Oh, he's so clumsy, Dai.
I was just laying there on the floor. That's not way to act in a fight.
He's sleeping. He must be tired. Being a zombie is difficult work. That's when Mayuri says it's because of this side effect that this drug might not be ready for the market yet.
I don't think it was ever going to be on the market.
Yeah, I don't either. As he uses Ashi Sogi cheese, so we haven't seen that in a while.
Oh no, not a baby. Hopefully there's not another one.
Yeah. If only. If only not, man. But Hitsugaya is defeated here. Screaming in agony, might add. But then, Zombie Kensei Rose and Rangiku show up! Oh, shit. As, Mayuri's like, oh, really? This is really pathetic of you guys. Arankars attack! And do we see how well it goes for the Arankars here, or is that later on in the episode?
It doesn't go badly for them.
Well, we cut back to the fight in a bit, so we'll cover it then. Because now we're on Byakuya versus the three Quincys, which, this fight is anime only, by the way. This is a massive win for the anime, in my opinion. Even if it's only like a good 2.5 minutes, I still appreciate it. So, first, Na, who's apparently you for the underbelly. Do they mean the hood?
Yeah, I assume so.
Well, we get to see a tiny snippet of his ability here. He scans Byakuya and is like,
he attempts to shoot him with something, but then he gets cut down by flowers.
Yeah.
It literally happens that fast. You blink and you'll miss.
Candace then charges in, but it's like, oh shit, I'm out of energy! Because she should have a long fight against Ichigo and Kenpachi before, so... And she's easily put down. Now Robert, who's the letter N. And from what people are assuming, that means navigate, I guess? Because he moves into opponents' blind spots before attacking? Again, that's just an assumption.
That's just an assumption.
Yeah, no one knows what the N stands for. Maybe it stands for Nazi.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. Anyway, he goes Volstandish and attacks. And that's when Byakuya reveals his Bankai, easily taking down Robert. So, yeah. Again, short fight, but I'm really glad it's here. Not to mention, this episode doesn't really have any major cuts from the manga either. So these last two episodes have been really fucking solid because of that. Anyway, cut to Lil Toto and Meninos watching the fight, calling them a bunch of losers. As, Lil Toto calls this a drag, Shikamaru style, asking where the hell's Pepe? You want to hit me for that, don't you?
Yeah.
I knew it! Well, Shuhei arrives to talk to Byakuya, and that's when he starts attacking him. Yes, we cut from one Steve Staley role being controlled to another Steve Staley role being controlled in the same episode.
We segued back and forth between those two a lot this set.
We really did. Byakuya asks, are you being controlled, or are you an enemy in disguise? Shuhei says, I'm just doing what Master Pepe demands of me! And here we go.
What's with the theme song?
A love song starts playing as Pepe arrives, introducing himself as Pepe the Love at your service.
Oh, we're really doing this.
Yeah, he gives a speech about love, about how he can make anyone fall for him, as he forces Meninas to fall for him, and she punches Lil Toto. Yeah. And Pepe says, oh, now don't fight over me. Come on now. Now, I kind of got in my head that if the other Quincys died, then I'd get all the glory. Battles are sad, but they also have love. Without love, there's no battle, and that's what makes them beautiful. Now, the one cut here is the manga's monologue for him is much longer, so if you're a fan of Pepe, I guess that's the one thing you'd be disappointed in. You're a Pepe fan, right, Dai?
No, I'm good. That was a good cut. The last Pepe...
Well, if you're wondering, he just gives examples of people fighting for love. Love for a lover, love for your own child, etc. That's basically it. As Byakuya takes down Shuhei, saying enough of this love's crap. If I take down the puppeteer, then the puppet strings will be cut. And that's when Pepe's like, oh, you figured me out, Kuchiki. Alright, I'm not gonna front. Zeno's a dick, but he's doing a really good job as Pepe. Like, the voice he's doing here, he's voicing a fucking freak.
A fat gnome thing. And it gets worse.
No, we're not there yet, because first he makes Senbo and Sakura fall for him. This kind of reminds me of the fight, Byakuya had against the 7th Espada. I forget his name. You all know the one, the Eye Man.
Yeah.
But yeah, anything with a soul can fall for Pepe. So now Byakuya must defend himself from his own blade. As Pepe said, this is why he didn't steal Bankai, because it'd be pointless. He can already steal the love of any Zanpakuto he wants, because with love, anything's possible. And, yeah. This is when Pepe pulls out a heart attack? He shoots a heart arrow at Byakuya, doesn't he? And it doesn't work on him? Know what it is here first?
Well, he shoots heart beams, which is why I stick by what I said earlier. I don't know if you heard.
Yeah,
it.
the Cupid motif they're going with him, right?
No, I said this a few days ago. It's a disappointment he never fought Charlotte.
Oh, yeah, that actually makes sense. Well, either way, it doesn't work.
Yeah, it's a Cupid motif, and it's gonna get even more Cupid when she.
Yeah, he's gonna go all Standish in a minute. Yeah, so it doesn't work on him, and Pepe's like, "What? How dare you reject my love, you cold, cruel man!" And yeah, it's because Byakuya already lost the love of his life, so that's why it didn't work on him. But he goes all Standish as he now has a diaper complete with bulge. Why?
What the fuck?
Yeah, those were comments I saw online, if anyone's wondering. Someone's saying, these animators got paid to draw and animate that. Remember that.
These animators had to work late nights to work on this.
Saying that not only is he as innocent as a baby, he's cute as one too. Don't you love him? And I just keep thinking of, I'm not baby, God, love me!
You just summed up the whole character. Way to go.
Well, Byakuya gets basically injured at this point by his own Zanpakuto and everything. And before Pepe can finish him off himself, this is where he has the Cupid bow, right? That he pulls out of his mouth. Fuck you, phone!
And a bow. And a phone.
And a phone, indeed. Okay, phone, you can stop. It's telemarketer. So even the phone loves Pepe. But yeah, before he can finish him off, Kensei and Rose intervene, saving Byakuya.
I'm pretty sure Kensei is the one that kicks him.
Yeah, kicking Pepe away, as well as Mayuri. And Mayuri said he wants to test his Kuratsuchi corpse unit. As we cut back to Mayuri's fight with the zombies, and yeah, this is when we see the Irankar's blood is all over the zombies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. As he explains that all of the Irankar's blood has the same time drug within them. And it won't work on Mayuri because he makes sure his body has an immunity to all of his drugs before he deploys it. It's actually a really smart move.
In the background, the sandwich was lifting up her bleeding arm to try to hit him.
This is when Mayuri gives exposition explaining how the zombification works. The stronger a person is, the longer it takes for Giselle's blood to zombify them. So if they're a captain or a lieutenant, then it takes longer, which is why they've got the dark red skin, because their spiritual pressure is much greater than a normal zombie. He then explains how his drug alters the composition of the zombie's blood, because Mayuri has a blood sample of everybody in the Seirete. Because of course
he did.
Yeah.
Probably stole it from Squad 4.
Probably. This drug replaces any foreign blood with a blood-like substitute. And Giselle says, I don't understand. That's when Mayuri just replies with saying, I'm not surprised. I was like, yeah, I knew you were stupid. In short, the drug makes your zombies my zombies. That's when Giselle realizes he's fucked. And, yeah, doesn't he just get stabbed here? We don't even see what happens to Giselle, I don't think.
Pretty sure it was Quincys again.
Yeah. Back to present, Byakuya asks if this is what Mayuri calls saving them, that he couldn't let them die with honor. But Mayuri is like, well, that's what we call a difference of opinion. Now they can protect the Seirete, even in death. Byakuya just goes, that's a poor excuse. But Pepe's not done, saying that his love is a lot stronger than Gigi's zombies. And he gets struck by a zombie here. Do you know which one it was here?
He gets a JoJo punched by Kensei.
Damn, Kensei's doing all the heavy lifting. As Mayuri said, my zombies don't understand love, you fool. And this is when Pepe gets the shit beaten out of him, making really silly noises.
Yeah, that was a silly screech at the end, too.
It was. Well, now Pepe is weakened on the ground, being like, I gotta show that loveless pile of dog poop what real love is. Lil Toto walks up to him, and it seems like she might have eaten Meninas. You did say she has blood on her mouth. Yeah. Saying, you stabbed me in the back and tried making me and my friend kill each other. I hate when people do that. And Lil Toto's like, no, man, I'm happy to see you, baby, come on. I'm not even paraphrasing that much with half his dialogue. Trust me. And Lil Toto eats him. That's hot. What? What'd I say? No, I'm not into vor, I'm sorry. But I'm sure someone is.
As far as we know.
Well, the episode ends there, except it doesn't, because post-credits scene showing Yuha, Haschwald, and Uryu arriving at the Royal Soul Palace, with Yuha saying, so this is the Soul Palace. And the previews by Oetsu no Maya. So, yeah. We're going to be getting... Yeah, fool! We're going to be getting some Soul Palace shit next week. And I can't wait. Coming up, I know we're going to get some hype shit. Overall, another really solid episode. Do you like it, Dai?
I mean, it was a Byakuya...
And Mayuri. You get Mayuri and Byakuya. Yeah. So... And Mayuri versus Hitsugaya was an interesting matchup.
I mean, it was a Mayuri and Byakuya episode. Wait, I think we've been here before. Fucking groundhog.
Yep. And the dub was really solid too, in my opinion. So, also, real quick, for fun, just wanted to go over the, apparently Kubo released the ranking of the Bambis, since we're basically about done with them, from strongest to weakest. So if they use their enhancements, you know, the blue shit, Lil Toto's first, then Giselle, then Meninas, then Bambietta, then Candace is at the bottom. Can you believe Candace is the weakest, Are
you sure about that?
I mean, it makes sense, I guess. She is the one that went up to Byakuya. She was out of key or whatever. He then said with just fists, Lil Toto, then Meninas, then Candace, then Giselle, then Bambietta. That means Bambietta is physically weaker than Giselle.
That's impressive.
I guess Giselle is a man, but I don't know. I'm just saying. Who am I to question the power scaling of a battle shonen? And for fun, I guess, I'll give my personal ranking on which of I think did the best is the Bambis. I do have bias towards Cherami, and Lil Toto is waifu, so yeah, that's obviously going to be my favorite. Hey! And Yako, both of hers I think did really good. Candace is up there as well right after that.
Even if one of them was really fucking lame.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that her two voices...
I mean, the character, obviously.
I know. Then Shara is, guessing third, and Casey's in last. Again, I do think this is one of Casey's better roles, but I do still think that, yeah, they probably should have gotten a female to voice Giselle to make it go full trap if they wanted to. Because I saw a bunch of people saying they predicted the gender already with who voiced Giselle, which is a fair point.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I mean, why not get Faye Mata? She voiced Astolfo. I'd be down with that. What up?
Nothing.
Oh, they're going to say something. Well, anyways, that's it. We've wrapped up this section. The zombies are done. And still think these episodes are at a perfect time with Halloween and all that stuff. But next time, we're going to see what Yuha and friends are up to in the Soul Palace. I hope y'all
having
enjoy this.
fun.
Exactly. Yeah. MVP of the week. I guess I'll give it to the fucking cunt Zeno as Pepe. He did have to try with him. And that's the thing that sucks. Like, why does he have to be such a cunt? He's actually a really good voice actor.
Yeah. This is why Twitter was a mistake.
But let us know if you guys agree with everything we said, or if you have any disagreements. Oh! We'll be back next time. Thanks again for watching. Hope you all have a good day. You all know, like, if you would, please. Really appreciate it and all that stuff. And just remember, Groundhog Mayuri. That is all.
Game pause.
So, Dai, are you ready to do the Dubster dive on Bleach?
Why?
Cuz, we're gonna do the Dubster dive on... Oh, wait a minute! We already did it! Till next time, guys.